So today I'm going to talk about, I guess, just perseverance and what's been going on lately. So as of recent, I've been noticing a lot of content creators that have recently just started to pop up. And one common thing that I've noticed about most of them is that they've been doing this shit for so many fucking years. And for such a long time, they were absolutely nowhere, which got me thinking, I've basically just started a year ago and I've tried so many different forms of content. For me to be expecting to be anywhere is blasphemous. If I were to compare myself on my journey to the journey of many other content creators, so my whole point is that it made me so, I guess, it kind of curbed my impatience in a way. And it just went to show me that I just have to keep fucking going and doing this shit. As simple and basic bitch as this sounds, that's really all there is to it. But it's so hard not to overanalyze every little flop or success in the short term when you're super, super zoomed in and locked in, because then everything just seems like way more important than it really is when you're hyper focused on something. So it does seem like the best way to go about this is to actually do your best to detach yourself from the outcome. And then eventually things will come, but you should not do what you like to do expecting for things to come. You should just keep on going. So that's been a really interesting mindset shift as of late. And this is something that I've known for so many years, but knowing is one thing, understanding, practicing, and doing is another thing, right? So, for example, in Russian, we say that we have the doers and the knowers. So, the knowers, we would call them librarians because they would sit in the library throughout the whole day. They read a whole bunch of books, they know a whole bunch of shit, but they never do anything. So, all of their knowledge kind of leads them nowhere, if that makes any sense. They're good teachers when it comes to just theory, but they never do things. So that's a very interesting revelation. Um, yeah. So I guess that's the motto of the day, to just keep doing, keep on going, keep on showing up. And that's all there is to it. I will use this platform in order to better myself as a speaker. Eventually, once these videos will get an audience, it will all be worth it. And even if they never will, it will still be worth it, just in another way. So yeah, I guess that's my motto for today, really. Seems like whatever you start doing in this life, you have to be okay with sucking ass for a while. Oops. And you will suck ass until you won't. But you got to be patient with yourself because nothing is going to come to you overnight. You will have to keep showing up. You will have to analyze, rewatch your VODs, your streams, your videos, or whatever you're doing. And you'll have to learn something from them. Because every failure is a lesson. Everything in life is a lesson, but failures are especially, should be considered being a lesson, because they are. They genuinely are. Failure can teach you way more than victory. Winning doesn't teach you much. Winning just teaches you that, oh, if I repeat this, I should get a decent outcome. But that's not growth. That's just repetition. Failure tells you way more about your character than anyone else ever will. Failure shows you who you are. Failure shows you who the people around you are. Failure shows how strong your intentions are, how unbreakable your spirit is, and how mentally, I don't want to say neither divine nor pristine, but how mentally resilient you are. That's what failure does. So failure is the best teacher. Failure is the best lesson, but it can be almost pointless if you learn nothing from it. So you have to learn something from whatever happens to you in life. If you don't, you are destined to fail again and again and again until you learn your lesson. Every situation in life exists for a reason. You can extract a lesson out of almost every single thing that happens to you. So your goal is to go out there, do what you want, fuck up, learn, get back up, and become stronger. That is what I genuinely believe in. That's what I preach, and that's also what I do. I believe that if everyone were to follow this advice, they would end up becoming way more successful, not necessarily in the terms of monetary success, but in terms of knowing yourself, being happy, knowing what you want. How do you deal with different situations? What do you actually need to reach the state where you would be happy? You do not learn that from a cozy, comfortable life. You do not learn that from succeeding all the time. You learn that from fucking failing enough times to make you question these things. But that's good. It sucks in the short term, but it's amazing for you in the long term. Failure is the best teacher that you can have, that life can give you, that God can give you, that the universe can give you. Doesn't matter how you want to categorize it, but you need to fail in life. If you fail in life enough times, you'll become a winner. You only lose when you quit and learn nothing from it. So even if you quit, but you've learned something from it, you still won. As long as you apply that lesson elsewhere. So go ahead, go out there, conquer those heights. Do not forget about yourself though. Do not forget about your loved ones, your trust ones, your close family, your friends, your partners. And do not be afraid of living life. Do not be afraid of failing. It can be the best thing that can happen to you. It will only be the worst thing if you learn nothing from it. If you learned something from it, you've already succeeded. That's my message for the day. Peace.